water companies should be forced to pay a sewage tax to help stop waste from being dumped in Britain's rivers and seas. That's according to the Liberal Democrats, who say the practice is having a devastating effect on sea life, such as lobsters and shellfish. Jonathan Swain is in Brixham. Good morning to you, Jonathan. You're where South West Water's been criticised for being allegedly one of the worst offenders. But that's not the only criticism that's facing the company, is it?
It's not. Look, we've had a long, hot summer and we're starting to feel the effects of all of that, aren't we? With a hosepipe ban that's being introduced in Cornwall and parts of Devon today. And we're told by research that daily there is sewage discharge into our beautiful seas. Just take a look behind me. Here we are at Brixham this morning. Just beautiful looking seas and coast. This is England's largest fish market because the trawlers have just come in overnight. They've been fishing all around UK waters and it's about to be sold. But we are told that all of this sewage being discharged daily is having a huge effect on our shellfish. Look at this scallop that's just about to be sold at market. Just caught out to sea there overnight. It's contaminating our shellfish. So the Liberal Democrats, they want to impose a sewage tax on the profits of all of these water companies that are making billions of pounds.
A river of raw sewage being pumped directly into the sea. Not only does it have a huge impact on marine life, it's also a health hazard to those who use the beach.
The other day I went out with my daughter. We tentatively went in. It was shallow tide and we were watching all the minnows in the seaweed and the fish. And then suddenly a big poo floated by. And I said to my husband, that is not a fish.
Labour says funding cuts made by Liz Truss when she was Environment Secretary have doubled sewage discharge. Downing Street insists it brought in a lot of measures, including prosecutions and fines for water companies that breach safety standards. The Liberal Democrats say it's an environmental scandal, accusing companies of putting shareholders ahead of customers.
Profit isn't a dirty word, but misuse of it is, and it's literally dirty when you think what's happened to our waterways. So these are unearned, unnecessary, inflated profits, at least most of which should be reinvested in infrastructure.
Devon and Cornwall today begin their first hosepipe ban for over a quarter of a century. With complaints of leaks, poor planning and pollution, water companies are facing increased pressure to clean up their act and make our waters safer. Jonathan Swain, Good Morning Britain.